Welcome to a new PsychoTips video. Today, we will dive into several psychology hacks that will allow you to start engaging conversations and keep them going. In this video, we are going to look at sets of hacks that can improve your communicational skills. Communication is essential in all areas of life. It is how we connect with others, build relationships, and achieve our goals. The foundation of communication is conversation, and it's a skill that can be learned and improved with practice. By following the tips in this video, you can become a better conversationalist, allowing you to connect with others on a deeper level. But before we dive into the topic, I would like to tell you that at the end of the video, you will have a bonus that will be very useful in personal life and business. So stay until the end to find out. Hacks to start a conversation. First, just say a word. Keep it simple. It can be a simple hi or hey or hello. Don't think it too much. A simple word is more natural than a complex phrase to break the ice. Second, be open and friendly. It can be simple, but with feeling. Say the word with a smile and make eye contact. This will show the other person that you're interested in talking to them. Third, skip small talk quickly. Don't be afraid to dive into a personal chat. People love to talk about themselves, so ask them questions about their interests, hobbies, or work. This will help keep the conversation flowing, but it will also allow you to start getting to know them. Fourth, find a common interest. This could be anything from the weather to the latest news. But how to do that? Well, pay attention to your surroundings. What are people talking about? What are they wearing? What are they doing? Look for the me too that as something you have in common with the other person. Do you both have the same job? Do you both have the same hobbies? For example, if you're at a party and you see someone who is wearing a sports jersey, you could ask them about their favorite team. And if it turns out you're both fans of the same sports team, you could talk about the latest game. Hacks to keep a conversation going. First, be positive and upbeat. You could smile and laugh. You could also talk about positive things in your life. People are more likely to enjoy a conversation with someone who is positive and enthusiastic. Smile. Use positive language. Avoid complaining or negativity. Connect to the conversation. For instance, if someone is telling you about a challenge they are facing, you could offer your support and encouragement. Second, ask for their opinion on any of the topics of common interest. This helps create a two-way conversation and keep the conversation going. Third, ask open-ended questions. Open-ended questions are those that can't be answered with a simple yes or no. They encourage the other person to share more information. For example, instead of asking, "Do you like sports?" you could ask, "What's your favorite sport to watch?" Fourth, avoid going into interview mode. Make question after question can be extremely uncomfortable because it makes the conversation very one-sided. Here you have two of several techniques we can use to avoid going into the interview mode. Make statements instead of questions. From time to time, make statements, which help introduce a topic and will leave the line of conversation open to the other person. For instance, you can say, "Hey, you look in great shape. I bet you go to the gym," instead of asking, "Do you go to the gym?" And share your own experiences and thoughts. This will help the other person feel connected to you and feel valued, even when you are asking questions. Tell stories and talk about those me too that are relevant to the conversation. Be specific and provide details. Same city, you could talk about your favorite place to visit, then ask, "What's yours?" That way, you help the other person respond in a deep and detailed way. Fifth, be a good listener. This will show that you're paying attention and that you're interested in what they have to say. To be a good listener, you can pay attention to potential conversationals branching. That is, each of the different topics that can be opened from a single sentence that the other person says. For instance, if the other person says, "I saw the team playing on a trip with my child and some friends," you have 4 different branches to continue the conversation through: sports, travel, friends, and family. Sometimes conversations stop because the parties can't find anything else to say. Pay attention to potential conversational branching is a great technique to resolve those situations. And dig deeper. Ask follow-up questions and clarifying questions to make sure you're on the same page. If someone is telling you about their recent vacation, you could ask them about their favorite things they did. Now that you know these communication hacks, it's time to deliver the bonus. Yes, We're going to give you some tips on how you can use these hacks in your personal and business life. But first, if you find this video useful, don't forget to push like and share it with your friends. Also, subscribe to the channel and activate notifications to keep receiving more useful content. This simple gesture helps us a lot to keep generating quality content for you. What these communication hacks help you with? Well, in your personal life, these hacks can help too. Make new friends. Using these hacks will make it easier for you to connect with new people in a club, organization, or start a conversation with someone you see regularly, but have never spoken to before. Build stronger relationships. You could listen to people you care about more deeply and attentively, so you will spend more time and strengthen your relationship with them. Have more fulfilling conversations. You can foster deeper conversations with interesting people. Now you can use conversationals, branching, statements, and open-ended questions to keep those engaging conversations going and going. Reducing social pressure. For instance, if you're an introverted person, these hacks will help you feel more comfortable in social situations. In your professional life, these can help you too. Be more persuasive. If you're in a leadership position, you could use these hacks to communicate better with your colleagues so you can motivate and inspire your team. Close deals. You could use these hacks to build connection with potential customers. Build rapport with clients and colleagues. Assertive communication will help you build consensus, collaboration, and motivation with clients and colleagues in your work environment. Finally, it's important to understand that you need to practice to start improving your communication skills. The more you talk to people, the more comfortable you will feel with it. We recommend also enhance your writing. Use a journal or blog where you can express your thoughts and feelings. And, of course, read as much as you can. The more you read, the more you learn about culture, world, and people in it. And take these additional tips: humor, storytelling, and deep conversations. These are 3 important tools to make your conversations rewarding, engaging, valuable, and will help to create lasting relationships. But we can dig deeper into those topics in other videos. I hope that these hacks will help you enhance your communication skills to have engaging conversations and connect with others on a deeper level. And for those who wish to complement their knowledge on these topics, I could recommend techniques to improve body language reading, to understand people, and to positively influence others. Write in your comments what topic you find attractive for an upcoming video. Thanks for sticking with us. See you in the next video to continue studying some hacks of the human mind.